People tell my stories if I pointed a telescope at the sky and everyone else hissed like a stage villain. But the conflict was shaped by patronage, politics, and my own certainty. That's what made the telescope a problem. The telescope showed moons around Jupiter, roughness on the moon, and other deeply inconvenient details. These discoveries challenged the established order and created a political storm. I had patrons to impress, rivals to annoy, and readers who preferred sharp prose to cautious hedging. My telescope was a marvel, but it became a political terror of the heavens. My dialogue made positions look uneven, and not everyone enjoyed recognizing themselves in the arrangement. I was forced to recant publicly, though the planets remained admirably indifferent. The myth is simple persecution by people who hated looking through lenses. The reality is messier and therefore more useful. If you want more history where discovery meets ego, you know what to do. Much neater than the truth, which involved patronage, personality, and me occasionally sounding too pleased with myself, my certainty the wider political and religious controversy. These observations mattered because the heavens were supposed to be tidy, perfect, and obligingly old-fashioned. Then I turned a complicated debate into a very readable controversy. I had been warned to tread carefully. I selected enthusiasm instead. The trial did not stop inquiry forever, but it showed how knowledge can collide with authority already under strain. Ideas do not travel in a vacuum. They pass through institutions, pride, and politics. So, my telescope revealed the heavens, but also ignited a political firestorm. Patronage, rhetoric, and my own style all played a part. Now, who should get the next confessional? Let me know. Science changes minds slowly. Public arguments speed up the taper. The just politica spark. That is why he parted as a padre and exploded. I wrote about what I saw and, more dangerously, how certain I felt about it. My certainty about moon and Jupiter's moons challenged more than science. It questioned the established order. That is excellent for book sales and less excellent for ecclesiastical diplomacy. The telescope's revelations were a double-edged sword, you see. It stirred more than just the stars. So the case against me gathered theology, politics, and wounded egos into one room. People remember one brave scientist versus darkness. History remembers networks, fevers, and timing. Also, if you are going to challenge the cosmos, try not to insult the room. Certainty is persuasive, but it also attracts committees. The lens revealed the heavens, but also revealed the limits of our patron's vision, and that made it a political problem. By the time arguments hardened, the question was no longer only astronomy. It was shaped by patronage, by rhetoric, by politics, and yes, by my own style. When institutions feel mocked, they suddenly become meticulous. My satirical style, the telescopes dissuade, was thick as I lost in the politics of my own words. Even truth benefits from tact, a skill I did not always wear consistently. The telescope revealed new worlds, but also the politics of old ones.